So I know I've been promising you guys this for a while, but a lot of things have been happening lately in my life, and those have had to take priority. But I finally have some free time on my hands to be able to do this for all of you, and I know that this is something that I've really been enjoying thus far, and I can't wait to show off how it will be continuing on. So, with the lovely Medina standing next to me, we're about to continue to help out with the special surprise gift for Tataru here in Sharlayan. So, with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Matthias Griffin back with you for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. So, we'll go ahead and get right into things with Miss Medina here in front of Tataru's boutique, and we'll go ahead and take on our next quest for helping out Tataru with a mystery gift for a quest entitled An Auspicious Opportunity. Medina has an urgent request to make of you. So what does she have this time? Hello there.
Ah, Rika, you couldn't have come at a better time. Do you have a moment to talk?
I do indeed.
Why, thanks. You see, a foreign merchant approached the boutique with a proposal not long ago.
And who was this?
Hancock of the East Aldenard Trading Company. Perhaps you've heard of him?
All too well. Yeah, I guess he wouldn't be surprised to want to ask about what Tataru's doing here, since the two of them are so inextricably linked.
Ah, so you have a history. No wonder Mistress Tataru declared him unscrupulous and deserving of infinite caution.
Even though, for some reason, the fact that she hangs out with Hancock and chooses to fulfill her own mercantile desires seems to, for whatever reason, have been retconned. I don't know why they did that, it's just really strange.
Though there is risk in dealing with a man of such flexible principles, his knowledge of Hinkan markets would do much to bolster our efforts to make inroads in the Far East. That is why, despite the misgivings, Mistress Tataru seeks to negotiate a partnership, but for some reason or another, he has requested you to be present at their meeting in Kugane. I realize business negotiations are not your forte, but we would be most grateful if you would indulge his requests. Of course, there is also the matter of our secret mission.
That's right. Yeah, I can definitely do that for you. So let's see what Varsarud has got for us this time.
Once it has been fully restored, this gorgeous sapphire will serve as the centerpiece of Mistress Tataru's necklace. I hope that one day she may look upon it as a memento of not only her mother, but of her many dear friends and allies. Perhaps during your visit to Kugane, fortune shall favor us with the discovery of an additional treasure to grace our keepsake. In any case, I believe that covers everything. Mistress Tataru shall meet you at the Ruby Bazaar in Kugane. I wish you a safe journey.
Thank you very much, Medina. Yeah, we certainly seem to be very excited to take these 2 bags of contents to Kugane, so let's make our way there right now. So we made it to our destination here in Kugane. It just finished raining, perfectly timed for a sunset to come, so let's go chill out and await the arrival of our friend and our business partner. So as we're relaxing here, and just taking time to enjoy the sounds of the town as the Seki Segumi walk by. And there are our 2 people of interest. Hey there.
Rika, I'm so glad you can make it.
I am equally thrilled by your arrival, though I expect that I must apologize for the sudden invitation. Sudden invitation? Yeah, maybe Tataru can explain?
Yes, you should. But more importantly, I'd like to know what the scheme is and how you intend to involve us.
Oh my, so quick to assume the worst. Yeah, total retcon. For someone who wanted to learn under Hancock's tree back in Stormblood, you really gone sour on him. While I would love nothing more than to lay bare all my dirty little secrets, 'twould be prudent to discuss my proposal first. Loath though I am to admit it, a draper shop but recently launched by the company has not been well received by the locals. Our intention was to promote the state of imported apparel woven by the Uldan Weavers Guild. Alas, it seems Western fashion holds little appeal for the citizens of Kugane. Yeah, they're very much tried and true in their own attire. So we rethought our strategy. We would produce Hingen couture, but with world-renowned Uldan silks, kimono as they are the favoured choice of the wear in the Far East. Of course, that was our plan until our seamster fell ill. Oh my. So do you have a backup plan? It was as I faced the unpleasant decision of abandoning this venture entirely that I chanced to hear of Tataru's boutique, and the assorted Far East and starred equipment they had on offer. You are referring to our samurai and ninja-inspired sets of armor, yes? Indeed. By putting your exemplary goods on display, the East Order Trading Company would demonstrate that we, a Western trader, are capable of making garments suited to the needs of our local patrons. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I have been informed that you wish to establish a foothold in Hingashi and East Lothard. What better way to make your Kugane debut than to have us showcase your quality wares? It's not without its appeal, I admit. The perfect venue to gauge interest in our goods. Isn't it just? If I may take your grudging concession as a sign of interest, perhaps we can discuss the finer points of my proposed partnership. Oh, we'll be discussing it at length, but I've yet to see how any of this would require Rika's involvement. Yeah, where do I come in? Indeed, I was just about to get to that part. Not long ago, I crossed paths with a group of certain someones who were eager to call on Rika again. I found myself quite taken with them, charming as they were, that I felt compelled to facilitate this reunion. And, of course, one can never collect too many favors. Favors. Alas, I know that you are predisposed to question the motives behind any invitation from the East London Trading Company, and with good cause, I concede. So I instead invited you here under the guise of assisting Tataru with a boutique-related affair. I hope you will forgive the deception. Rest assured that you shall be rewarded for your aid in this matter with your choice of recompense. Alright. Just before your arrival, I took the liberty of informing my new acquaintances that you would soon be making landfall on these shores. They asked that you meet them at Sakazuki in the Ruby Sea as soon as you're able. I believe it is a matter of some urgency, so if you could travel there forthwith. Alright. Excellent. I leave them in your capable hands. Don't worry, I'm no stranger to Hancock's tricks. I'll make sure not to agree to anything until we've settled every last detail. Just do what you need to do and return when you can. I'll do what I can for you there, Tataru. So, who awaits me on Sakazuki when we go out to the Ruby Sea and find out? So we are arriving at our intended destination here. Where is that spot? Here it is. Yeah, hiding behind a rock. So, as the sun sets on this day in the Far East, let's see who is waiting on us. Yeah, you might be familiar with this place. This is where the Hell's Lid dungeon is. Apologies, Rika. I pray you have not been waiting long. And speaking of Hell's Lid, you might remember Corinne's old friend Soroban. You look surprised. Did Hancock not tell you who requested your aid? But never mind that. I am simply glad that you are here. Yeah, Corinne sends her regards. How have I been? Well, my training as the next Genbu continues apace. I must tell you, my friend, each day has been more trying than the last. Why, just the other day, the auspices placed 99 wasabi-filled takoyaki in a platter before me, and instructed me to divine which single ball out of the entire batch was not filled with that dreadful spice. I guess, the Kojin are not all that good on wasabi. Training to sharpen my foresight, they claimed, but it felt more akin to torture. By the end, I was reduced to a dithering sea turtle swimming in a puddle of my own tears. That is all to say, I am only marginally closer to assuming my place as one of the four lords. Get to the point already, Soroban! I was just about to arrive at it. Yeah, about that. Come, my friends, show yourselves. Yeah, here they come. The four lords themselves. Yeah, Suzaku, Seiryu, and also Byakko as well. It has been some time, Rika. And Corinne sends her regards as well to the three of you.
I am relieved to see you in good health. I understand you have been through a great deal. Your concern is unwarranted. This is the woman who quelled our Arimitama and inherited Tenzen's legacy.
Corinne really gave that up too, and passed it off to Rika? Well, I guess it makes more sense because Rika's more better suited for this type of atmosphere.
There is no trial she cannot overcome. You misunderstand me, my brother. That's or you deliberately insinuate that I lack faith in Rika's capabilities.
Enough! We indebted ourselves to the merchant to obtain this meeting. Let us not distract ourselves with this nonsense and get to the heart of the matter. Yeah, come on, you three. Why am I here?
Very well. You may not know this, but Senri's craving for Dongo often brings her to Kugane. It was during such a visit that she spied a suspicious individual on Kugane Dori. A man who not only wore raiments identical to Tenzen's, but who also claimed to be his long-lost descendant.
Oh, really? This descendant was selling good luck charms utterly devoid of benediction. His ploy is plain. He uses Tenzen's name to trick fools into buying his rubbish.
Anyone who would dare sully Tenzen's name shall face my wrath. My flames will cleanse him of his sin and burn his soul to ash. Too merciful a punishment, I say. I shall personally render unto him every pain imaginable.
Yeah, they really want revenge. By the Komi, is it possible that they have both succumbed to the Arimitama once more? Wouldn't put it past them. Yeah, Rika kind of in a bad way here. The charlatan boasts of more than an esteemed heritage. He also claims to have the four lords at his beck and call. Insulting, yes, but I would rather still resolve this without flames and torch. Oh, this is Genbu. Insulting, yes, but I would still rather resolve this without flames and torture. But having lived apart from men for so long, I fear we may be ill-equipped to do so on our own. Hence why we turn to you for assistance. You needn't agree to anything just yet. But why don't we all at least seek out this descendant and take his measure ourselves? I beg your pardon? Putting myself aside, the three of you approaching any settlement, let alone one as large as Kugane, would surely cause an uproar. Yeah, it certainly would, wouldn't it? Calm yourself, Soroban. You forget we are the four lords. 'Tis a trifling matter to assume a less conspicuous guise.
Let us reconvene in Kugane. Soroban is to go first, while we three shall make our own approach separately to avoid attracting undue attention, just in case.
Alright. I don't know if Soroban is on board with this, but we gotta do something apparently. Yeah. Also makes Tenzin, or not Tenzin, but Suzaku makes a good torch. Or flashlight, or however you wanna word it, or depict it. So yeah, we go immediately back to Kugane and discover that, yeah, our companions have assumed their alter egos, but yeah. I'm Seiyuu, Byakko, Suzaku, I hate to break this to the three of you, but Hatching Tide isn't for another month. Little Ladies Day is next week if you want to come over and participate in that, but I hate to break it to you, but we're not a Hatching Tide season yet. I appreciate the enthusiasm and the eagerness, but this isn't the time for that. Soroban. It would seem we have managed to arrive with little fuss. But the Kami only know how long our presence will remain secret.
Again, with the needless worrying, our disguises are perfect.
Are they really? None may suspect you are the Four Lords at first glance, but you are suspicious in the extreme. We could have used our power to assume the form of men, but those of keen sight would still be able to discern our true nature. The costumes were an innocuous alternative. There's nothing innocuous about them.
Seiyuu said she found the swindler on Kogane Dori, yes? Let us head there at once.
Alright. Let's go and see what's happening over there. Yeah, we just get whisked immediately to it. So yeah, perhaps this is not surprising that we find ourselves in a back alley. Yeah, the perfect place to do something suspicious.
Gather round, friends, gather round! As you have no doubt surmised by my crimson armor, I am the proud descendant of Tenzin, the famous hero of Eld, who once slew an entire host of fearsome Oni!
Yeah, you have a face that makes you look more like a 13-year-old. Yeah, aren't you a little too young for this?
But do not take my word for it. Behold!
Are you gonna try and use your sword?
In this hand I hold Tenzin's beloved katana, the Phoenix Blade!
Can you unsheath it to prove it?
I don't know what it looks like, but if he's got the Phoenix Blade, then he must be, he claims.
Yeah, clumsy co-conspirator. Yeah, I think that says it all. Trying to push people to be convinced by this? As we watch on.
Idiots! The true blade has remained in our care since Tenzin's passing.
Yeah, they don't know it. Yeah, we're just gonna continue watching. We're not gonna crash this at all.
Something seems off.
Yeah, but he's not showing the blade itself. I see there are some who remain unconvinced. Very well, you leave me no choice. Allow me to introduce you to my sworn allies, the Four Lords! Oh, really?
Oh dear, I'm almost afraid to look.
What have you... Yeah, who does this guy have in store?
That's your signal. I expect my money's worth.
Yeah, come out wherever you are.
Introducing Genbu, the Turtle Auspice and Foreseer of Calamity.
Yeah.
Suzaku, the Avian Auspice and Master of the Flames of Resurrection. Seiyuu, the Dragon Auspice and Devourer of Young Maidens. And last but not least adorable, we have Byakko, the small and fluffy feline auspice.
You couldn't pull the money for a Mikote? If Rika were here, she would be insulted. Oh wait, she is.
Why am I alone a cuddly creature? Surely he could have hired a Rothgar or Mikote to portray me.
Exactly.
At least he did not slander your character. Devourer of young maidens.
These, obviously the insults are for real. What is this rubble? I've heard the tale of Tenzin know that the Four Lords are beasts, not 3 mummers and a cat. So, what say you to this? These are the glamoured forms they assume so that they may roam the realms of men undiscovered. Surely you can imagine the chaos that would ensue if they went about undisguised. Yeah, no reverence needed. And yeah. This is really awkward. Even there's no way they'd wear such ridiculous outfits. Yeah, what do you do now, their descendants, air quotes? And yet here they are, dressed in far worse. Just go along with it.
This farce is infuriating. I will not abide him make mock of the bonds we shared with Tenzin. We are of one mind, my sister. He must be silenced.
But how are we gonna go about it? Does Tenzin even have a descendant? There was nothing in the legends about him fathering any children. Yeah. Do you have an answer for that one? But there was mention of one who loved him more dearly than life itself. I, the woman to whom I owe my storied lineage, is the sublime crimson beauty standing before you, Suzaku! In other words, yeah, Suzaku's like, oh, it's on now.
Let him speak. Perhaps he's not wholly deserving of immolation. How could easily your rage is quelled?
Well, better than losing all control. Having proven my ancestry to yours, my lords and ladies, I bid you partake of my good fortune, for I have auspicious wares to share with you today. Tenzin put countless oni to the sword long ago, 'tis true, but only by the grace of these miraculous good luck charms. One will confer unto you all manner of fortune, good health, a happy family, scholarly achievement, financial success, romantic fulfillment, and much, much more. But that's not all. Purchase the charm now and I've been throwing a stylish strap featuring a 4 Lords design of your choosing. My stock is limited, so be sure to buy while supplies last. Yeah, it seems like, yeah, the Clumsy Conspirator wants 10 of them. Yeah, just take all of his stock right now. And yeah, some are willing to go and buy some as well. My blood boils to see Tenzin's good name used in this manner. Yeah, they all feel that way.
As does mine. We cannot sit idly by and allow this to continue.
Agreed. So is this where we make our move?
Think of our purveyor of good fortune is in need of a proper scare. Are you convinced as well, Rika?
I agree. But how are we going to do this on this crowd? That's what I want to know. See, after we go around a corner, Soroban? He seemed quite pleased with himself as he packed up his stole. Business was good, no doubt. How should we proceed? How shall we proceed?
With care and preparation. We all saw how deftly he countered accusations of fraud. A more clever approach is needed. We must limit his ability to spin more lies. Have you any ideas, Rika?
I could present myself as Tenzin's true descendant, or the presence of the 4 Lords should be more than enough to convince him. Yeah, I'm just here on behalf of Corinne.
Oh ho ho, indeed. Our very existence alone is enough to prove his claims false. Then it is settled. You shall play the role of Tenzin's true descendant, and we shall accompany you. With us at your side, the impostor will have no choice but to confess his crimes.
Still, we would be wise to prepare for contingencies. With me, Sorbonne, we make for Reisan Temple. And as for the two of you,
then it is up to us to find and confront the swindler. As you are familiar with this city, I bid you lead the way. Speak with Suzaku when you are ready.
Alright, Suzaku.
His customers may have seen where he went, so let us begin by questioning them.
Yeah, we did go around a corner to discuss strategy here.
I would also know more of his true identity. Of all the heroes of legend, why claim Tenzin's name? The answer may help us to stop him without resorting to violence, since some of you apparently lack the stomach for it.
Suzaku and Seiryou are now accompanying you. Alright, let's go and find people. Who amongst this crowd has the information we need? If I remember correctly, there should be someone down at the far end. I think I got where I was going upside down. Okay, the person we should be looking for is over here, a superstitious woman.
Kami be praised! To have met Tenzin's descendant and get this good luck charm besides! What a fool I was to doubt him, he who commands the four lords of legend! As long as I have this, fortune shall surely shine upon me.
Well, can I find out where he went?
Oh, has my good luck charm caught your eye? If you wanted one for yourself, you really are out of luck. The merchant selling them said that was the last of his stock, and he did not think you'd be able to acquire more.
Oh, man.
But if you wish to hear from him, he was headed towards Tassogare Bridge. You'll know him by his attire, I swear. He was the spitting image of Tenzin from the storybooks. She speaks of yonder bridge, does she not? Others may have taken note of our quarry as he passed.
Well then, let's go and find him, because yeah, it's going to be a bit of a trek to get there. And so we emerge from the hostelry and speak with this exasperated man. So, who is this person we're teaming with? Hello there. Yeah, we need your help on something. Have I seen a man claiming to be Tenzin's descendant? Yep, that's what we need. The one who is selling good luck charms by the dozens, you mean? No, he didn't come this way, but Kami give me strength. I'll never understand how someone could be so gullible. Well, at least you saw through it. But he just walks right off without further information.
Let us continue our search elsewhere.
Alright then.
Well, 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 look who it is!
You know, remember Gyoudo? The scammer from the Namazu?
It has been quite some time. What brings you to Kugane this eve?
Well, we need to ask you a question there, Gyoudo. Maybe you know something.
A hacker claiming to be Tenzin's descendant? Probably Ishu. I saw him not long ago, yes, yes. You know him? My peculiar, suspicious friend, there is no merchant to Kugane who hasn't heard of the entrepreneur. He's made a fortune masquerading as Tenzin's heir. It's a brilliant scheme, very profitable. Tried to get in on it myself, but the Baron will suffer no compensation. Or suffer no competition, rather. Compensation. Who is this Baron of whom you speak? The soy sauce one, who else? Kageyama, a dangerous man, yes, yes, with fingers on every pie. I fear him almost as much as I envy him.
Yeah. What can you tell us of this Ishu? Yeah, what else can you tell us about him?
He's a skilled seamster dedicated to his craft. Honestly, I never understood why he partnered with Kageyama. Thought he had a conscience. Just goes to show you never know what anyone is capable of, yes, yes. There is more to this than meets the eye. We must investigate further. Have you any idea where Ishu may have gone? You want information, yes, yes? I want coin. Give me coin and I'll give you information.
I don't think these two can do that for you. I may have to cover for them.
That can be arranged. If you're willing to journey to Raysan Temple, our friend Furry can escort you. A temple? And one I've never heard of at that. Wait, is it the sort of place where mortals fear to tread and malevolent spirits to dwell?
You catch on quickly.
Malevolent spirits? No. Just a somewhat ominous crystal.
But it does have a malevolent spirit. Named Koryu, specifically.
I'll take your word for it. As for Ishu, he came to me and requested passage to the Isle of Peko when he was to rendezvous with Kageyama. I refused. Better to not involve myself in the Baron's affairs, you understand. Kyoto, was it? You have our thanks. We shall fulfill our end of the bargain, you need not fear.
And look how excited he is. Well, thank you very much there, Kyoto. At least this isn't a scheme to draw on Garleans, but we don't have to worry about them anymore.
There's no time to waste. I shall have a messenger instruct Byaku and Sorbonne to meet us at the Isle.
Alright then. So away they go to get reinforcements, and we'll head off to the Isle of Beko, which Tamamizu is the closest, so we'll go there. And yes, I also acknowledge the irony that while I'm doing this, I am using a Four Lords themed mount. Yeah, I do recognize the irony in what we were doing here. Alright, Suzaku.
Ishu and Kageyama will want to keep away from prying eyes. Somewhere near these rocks, perhaps. Let us take cover and eavesdrop on their conversation when they join us.
And so, as we do... Yeah, coming onto the scene. Yeah, remember this guy from Kugane Castle? Yeah, he tried to get Yojimbo to beat us up, but it didn't go over all that well. A fine day's work, Ishu. It pays to have fools for customers.
Master Kageyama, please, this cannot continue. I shudder to think how the Four Lords would react if they learned of our crimes.
It's like, yeah, look at that stare. Remind me, who was it who delivered you from a life of destitution after you lost your job as a seamster? Pray tell, who? Yeah, you're indebted to him.
You, Master Kageyama, and I am forever grateful for your help, without which my family would be without house and home. But even so, what we are doing is wrong.
Yeah, he knows that that this is all terrible, yet being forced to do it against his will. And like, watch to wash your hands of this dirty, dirty business and be a seamster again, is that it? But once the truth comes out, and I would see that it does, who will dare to trust you? No, Ishu, you're going to continue the act, or you and your kin will starve in the streets. Poor kid. Yeah, it's like, I own your ass, and you can't do a thing about it.
So that's the way of it. Ishu was coerced by Kageyama into this performance, and for his family's sake could not stop. Indeed. In light of this, how shall we proceed?
Well, we put the fear of the kami into Kageyama. That's what I would do. Because I know that's what you two would want to do. Hey, you. Who are you? And why are you wearing such ridiculous outfits? I'm wearing a kimono just like you are. Yeah, I take exception to that.
Hearken to me, mortal. I will suffer you to sully Tenzin's name no longer. Defy me, and you shall not like the consequences.
Sully Tenzin's name, you say? His flesh and blood are free to do with it as they please. Unless you can prove that Hishu is not in fact his descendant, I suggest you get out of my sight. Is that the way of it, huh? Then prove it we shall! Yeah. Rika, here! Yeah, catch. Or just have the sword fall at your feet. And then pull it out of the sand. It is time we revealed our true selves to these mortals. And so, it begins. And all of a sudden, you're surrounded by fog. Call me Fulfend! It cannot be! Oh, it can be. Your worst nightmare is now here. Yeah, look who holds the real Phoenix Blade. This is for you, Corinne. The flame-kissed katana you hold in your hand is not the Phoenix Blade? Oh, it certainly is. For the crimes you have wrought in Tenzin's name, your punishment will be severe indeed! Beg not for mercy. As we completely creep you out. Take off, my dears. I shall make your deaths painless. Hearken to my melody. And over on the far end. There is no turning back. Steel yourselves. Anybody! Somebody help me! All of a sudden... What was that? Not only do you possess the Phoenix Blade, but the Four Lords themselves stand at your side? Tell me, are you Tenzin's descendants? No, but I'm representing her. But I guess I'm more dressed for the occasion than she is. Please have mercy! I beg of you! I vow never again to use the name of your ancestor! You have my word! And all of a sudden, he makes a break for it. And yet Ishu does not follow. Don't worry, you're in safe hands now. So yeah, now that we got all that out of the way. Byakko? At Tenzin's behest, I played the role of a ferocious tiger to frighten the peoples of a village and drive them to flee before they were buried in a landslide. He took part in the deception as well, but to be honest, your acting put his to shame. Have you considered auditioning at the Mujikoza Theatre? Honored lords and lady and descendant of Tenzin, I know not how to make amends for my sins. Though actions speak louder than words, I wish to say that I am truly sorry. Man or beast, we all make mistakes. I am told that you are a master seamster. I might not go as far as to say master, but with my skill I managed to put food on the table. Then perhaps I shall have a word with an old friend. That can wait, Solomon. We must escort this young man to a safer location. Yeah, there are 63s around here. So yeah, let's walk over to this side of the island. As dawn begins to arrive here in the Ruby Sea. This is far enough. It is past time we returned home. Yeah, do what you gotta do. We are once more in your debts. It is because of you that this affair couldn't be concluded before Tenzin's reputation suffered irreparable harm. Thank you, Rika. Glad I could help. Now that you are no longer bound to Kogeyama, what will you do? Well,
I must know that I take responsibility for my actions. I will confess my crimes to the Seki Segumi. And after I am released from my imprisonment, I shall take up an honest trade once more, and I will not rest until I have repaid each and every victim of my deception.
Well, it's more Kageyama's deception than your own. Yes, I've been meaning to tell you, but I will let Hancock explain when he arrives shortly.
Dreadfully sorry to have kept you all waiting.
Yeah. Ishu, your guardian angel, is here. And a lot of folk comes along with him. Ah, speak of the devil. And so... And the urchin girl came as well. It has been far too long. Oh, that was Genbu talking.
You're looking green as ever, Sorbonne of the Blue. And, once again, Genbu, that's Tataru. Tataru. Though I'm sure I'll have to remind you next time, too.
Yes, indeed you will. But now to the matter at hand.
You are Ishu, the seamster Sorbonne spoke of, yes?
Yeah, he is. As young as he looks.
If it is gainful employment you seek, the East Alderner Trading Company would be thrilled to hire one of your expertise to work at our draper shop. The seamster in our service fell ill and we've been looking for a replacement. I have no words, I'm for truly, but I cannot accept. For once I confess my crimes to the Seki Segumi, they will surely imprison me for a time. Ah yes, the Seki Segumi. I had a chat with them not long ago. They are aware that the scheme was contrived by Kageyama and that you two are one of his victims. You'll be required to assist them in their investigation, of course, but you needn't still yourself for even a brief incarceration.
Yeah, in other words, you're getting off easy.
Hancock, you have our thanks for calling Rika to our aid.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Oh no, not at all. I'm pleased to have been of service.
In the meantime,
I have not forgotten our arrangement, Rika. Have you decided upon a reward?
why you have it feel like you're trying to whisper? Oh, behind Tataru's back or something?
Oh, how that warms the heart. A material to help restore the keepsake of an old friend. Oh, right. For Tataru's necklace, of course. Just the thing. I won't spoil the surprise now, but do look forward to it.
Thank you.
I suppose we'd better return to the city, but before that... You could have called upon me too, you know. It's not like I wasn't part of the whole saving the Ruby Sea from being consumed by roaring flames endeavor or anything.
Oh, forgive us, urchin. Tataru, we assumed you were busy. That and you did struggle mightily to help Rika restrain Sorbonne that one time, so there was some concern that he might prove a liability should it come to blows. Nevertheless, we will take your words to heart.
Perhaps we should assume our guises and walk amongst men more often. It was a refreshing change of pace on the whole. I would not be against it. We were in a bit of a rush on this occasion, but with a longer visit we might better appreciate men's curious ways. I have no doubt that we shall meet again. I but pray that that time comes sooner than later. You and me both.
And so, yeah, until that day, I'll make sure to send Corinne over as well.
I will consider that a promise.
And so away those two go back over to Kugane. And Ishu will be going along. And so I. Until next time, there, Four Lords. Oh. Yeah, I gotta give him a smile before I go.
Now then, I say we resume Sorbonne's training upon our return to the temple.
Hopefully it has nothing to do with Asabi. Oh, must we so soon? I guess. You did well to apprise Hancock of Ishu's predicament. He may now make amends for it by putting his talents to good use and continue to provide for his family.
Indeed, 'twas behavior befitting one destined to become the next Genbu.
The road ahead is long, but we doubt not that you are worthy, and so we want only to encourage you to reach your full potential. If that is how you all feel, then I have little choice but to do my best. And they're definitely doing things quite well, I do believe. We return to Kugane and speak with Ishu, who thankfully is no longer stuck in that armor.
I can still hardly believe the Seki Tsukumi only wished to question me. Master Hancock must have a way with words. Speaking of which, I believe he and Mistress Tataru will be joining us shortly.
Yeah, speaking of which, here they come. And so, now that we got all the business out of the way,
Ishu, you'll be pleased to know that I've just finished making arrangements for your immediate employment. May our prophets soar that you may give your family the life they deserve. Master Hancock, I do not deserve such kindness. I will do my best to earn my keep. I want you to know that I intend to work hard to make up for the many mistakes that I've made.
I have no doubt that you will.
It is not much, but I prepared a gift for you as an expression of my gratitude. A set of garments that I made before I was embroiled in Master Kageyama's schemes. The lords and ladies of Kugane once held my work in high regard, and I hope you will as well.
And so, we get to take this for ourselves.
You'll also find a little something from me included within. A well-deserved award.
Thank you. We have Tataru's like, what?
Wait, what exactly did you give Rika?
Yeah. Do we really need to spit it out for you?
Payment for introducing the East London Trading Company to a prospect of new clients. What else? I can't say I'm surprised they would try and peddle your goods to the full lords themselves, but still, have you no shame?
He is Hancock after all. You know who he represents. And she just shrugs her shoulders.
Regardless, now's as good time as any to inform Rika of the result of our deliberations. Said result being, we have agreed to an official partnership with the East London Trading Company. One for which I will explore for all it's worth to make Tataru's Boutique a household name in Kugane.
For my part, I pray this is the start of a mutually beneficial partnership. You're like, yeah, I got you on that.
To business. I would have a tour of this draper shop of yours immediately if you don't mind.
Do we get to see it too?
Sorry to cut things short, Rika, but time is money, and I have precious little to spare. Once you've seen to any other unresolved matters you have here, I'd be grateful for you to return to Old Charlian and inform Medina of our new arrangements.
Of course I can do that for you. Said I can't visit the draper shop with you. But I guess the three of you have work to do, and so I'll leave you to it. Alright, let's head on back over to Old Charlian and give the good news. And so we finally return to Tataru's Boutique and speak with Medina to complete the quest.
Welcome back. Negotiations with Master Hancock were fruitful, I hope.
Indeed they were, and here's what happened as well.
Well, I expected nothing less from you and Mistress Tataru. As for Mistress Tataru's necklace, you say Master Hancock slipped a gift into the parcel you received from Ishu, yes? May I have a look?
Of course.
My goodness, what a stunning set of garments! They certainly offer a taste of the Far East. As for the item Master Hancock set aside for Mistress Tataru's necklace, by the sisters, a black pearl?
You mean we had to go and deal with Captain Jack Sparrow to get this thing?
Do you have any idea how rare these are? They can only be harvested from black-lip oysters in the Ruby Sea. I cannot be certain until it has been incorporated into the necklace, but I believe the darker shade will serve as a contrast to the brilliant sapphire centerpiece and make it stand out even more. To part with such a precious treasure, Master Hancock is either very wealthy or very well connected, or both. We would do well to maintain a good relationship with the East Outlaw Trading Company. But that is the boutique's concern after all. After all you have done for us, I am sure you want nothing more than a good rest. Thank you again for your continued assistance. When next we discover a client we'd like to add to our ever-growing list, I hope we can count on your assistance once more.
We can certainly do that. So, for completing this quest, we get the reward that was given to us, which is this set of attire called Yakaku. So, there are 5 pieces to this, so we'll complete the quest, hand over the Black Pearl, and then show off what this stuff looks like. But it looks like it's all in my inventory except for one piece, so I'm going to need to do some arranging here. So this is what the outfit looks like, and as you can see, when you put on the top on, you get this fancy painting of a branch of flowers that goes from your shoulder all the way down to your wrist. And the item, the headpiece, is actually basically a ponytail that gets extended to the back of your hair. And then, because they don't actually give you gloves, but they give you 2 options for leg pieces. The other item that they can give you is this, so this is what that looks like. So yeah, as you can see, it's got all sorts of fancy designs and decorations on it. And so this is but the continuation of getting rewards for doing what we've been doing, and we'll only find out what happens in the next patch when we continue to help out Medina and the Tataru Boutique, and seeing if we can get this particular piece of jewelry completely all decked out for Tataru. I'm certainly looking forward to that. I know you're looking forward to it. And so next time we have more stuff to do here in Old Sharlayan. So when I join you again, we'll go and do something that was actually made available in the previous patch, but I was reluctant to show it first. But having had the opportunity to look at it with my other characters, I found that this is something that I can put into the Let's Play. So next time we will go ahead and see what else is happening here in Sharlayan and have a look at what we need to do. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, and I will see you all back here again next time. So thank you everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, may you ever walk in the light.